Rise up, people! Welcome back to another episode of Dungeons, Dragons, and Space Shuttles, also known as Living with Bees. I hope everybody's doing alright. I'm doing pretty good, and this thing's been working quite well. So as you can see, I've got a lot of here, and I also moved some of it at the bottom. But I did do one thing in between episode, and it is something that just came to me after I recorded last episode. And it is quite amazing. So, I've got a place called Loot, not too far from the base. But if we look around, there are 3 mobs here in a cage. And there's this little fella here in lava. And what's happening is, well, I'm using a bee called the tax collector. And what the tax collector does, well, it grabs loot from mobs without killing them. Meaning that I've got loot. Oh, please take into account that I did already remove all the diamonds, all the emeralds, all the redstone, and all the glowstone once. You will die. Okay, so pretty much this thing just gives me loot for nothing. And he gives me emerald, diamond, redstone, gold, iron. So it's just an easy way to get material. And again, this is using like the bare bone apiaries. Imagine when we're gonna get like boosted with production and things. By the way, these pristine bees. So let's see one thing. So one thing that you can do here is when you hold shift, you can sleep. At the base, they are slow workers. So this means that when we modify the trait to be like the fastest as they can, they're going to plummet. Not plummet, they're going to like skyrocket the loots we're gonna get. So this is why this is just ridiculous. Because it's just there, doing its thing. And like nothing is wrong. But if we look over here, you can see I've got like 5 stacks of diamonds, 2 stacks of emerald, which I used one for something else, so I had 3 stacks of emerald. Over here, I've got 400 gold, 2,730 iron ingots. I've got some lapis in here. This is one thing, so I was trying to find like a mob, but you can't hit this one. I did grab it. Oh yeah, I completely almost forgot about the fact that I didn't say how I grabbed the mob. So I've got this guy here, the Imperium comma. So I don't really want to use a comma, but I kind of used it just because it was 2 material, and Imperium does portly gentleman. And what you can do is you can grab anything and then just replace it down. But the thing is, I already had a golden lasso, which I can use for mobs like this. But you can't use a golden lasso on enemies, making it impossible for you to transport mobs unless you have an Imperium thing. So I just made Imperium. It's not that hard. I thought it was going to be way harder than it is, but it's just Ender Pearl, lead ingot, and a platinum ingot. And since we are getting platinum and everything, well, I don't have a lot, but I didn't mind making the Imperium comma. Now I can just move mobs. One of them was really hard to get. Well, both of them I got by going down here, but the Cobalt one was kind of hard to get. The Goblin, they're not called Cobalt. That's just in the Twilight Zone thingy. But yeah, so I've also continued, and I actually made everything for Britannia. So one thing that is good to know about Britannia is that it is easy to get more petal. You just need to know what you're doing. So I don't know which corner I'm going, but let's do it here. So you see, like, I'm just going to right click the floor. Okay. So now it shines. And what you can do is you can hit that with bone meal, and it's going to make a double flower. All right. And then you can hit shears and grab those double flowers. And what is cool about this is that with this, 1 petal turns into 4, making you a lot more than you might think you had. So this is pretty cool, and it's kind of a way for you to never run out of petals. If you could automate it, like there's ways to automate this, but you need to have like blocks for that. So for the moment, this is my way of doing it. But alright, so now that we got this, I did not check how you make the petal apothecary. That's the next one. So stone, iron, copper. Okay, that's easy. Okay, so let's get ourselves some stone, some iron, some copper, and 1 silicone. Petal apothecary. Bam, we've got a petal apothecary. Awesome. So the next thing, I presume, Floral Science powder? Why do you want Floral Science powder? I'm not sure why you would do such a thing. Oh, is it to get the flower? Let's look at the quest, because... Oh, yeah. It is to do this. Alright, well, we're not going to do that. I'm starting on the path of not following quests. And to be honest, I'm really good at it. So there we go. We got a little bit of water here. Let's go back down. Let's grab ourselves a bucket of water. Perfect. And let's do this. So, what we're going to do here, we're going to put some of that. And I do believe... let's put all of it. That with this, we're going to need to get one of those now. No, we need to make a pure daisy. So that's 4 of those. But you will need seeds. So let's go above. Yeah, this guy is pretty cool. If I ever need like to transport like power, he's got like cables. So this is going to be cool. Without needing to actually do anything. I keep messing up the sides of this base. It wasn't a good idea to make it square, because I never know where I'm going. So, alright, let's take like this, because it's annoying to go up and everything. So we're going to drop 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1 of these. And there it goes. So we got a pure daisy. Miscellaneous flower. Why does it say miscellaneous flower? I don't know. But let's make 1 more for the moment. There we go. So, I almost had it. There we go. So we got 2. And what we're going to do is we're going to go to the bees. And we're going to grab a little bit of wood. We're going to go back up and we're going to go left. Right over here. Okay, so we're going to put these 2 down. 1 here, 1 there. And then we're going to be able to put this all the way around and stone for the other one. So this is going to change into the living wood and living rock, which are needed to make some Britannia things. Okay, so now that we got those, what we can do... Oh, by the way, yeah, living wood and living rock. So what we can do is one of the forest, which for some reason is a quest. Hydrangeas, which we're not going to do, because I don't care about hydrangeas. I might do it, but not now. Consume water source. Okay, maybe we could... But I prefer another type of flower, but alright, we'll make it. How many? 1. Well, let's just go make it, and at the same time I'll make the one I want to make, not this one. So let's grab this. Let's get some water, 2 of you, 2 of you. What? It's not that? Oh, it's cyan, not light blue. Alright. I really hate the fact that you can't shift click. So let's grab a cyan. Oh, light blue, light blue. Okay. Well, let's put the light blue back. Oh yeah, I did this. A sawmill just because of the spherical thing thingy. I also did this where we're gonna come back after. I want to do this first. I never know where to go. But yeah, this is an energy bee. I was able to make it. It doesn't produce a lot of power at the moment. Again, it's due to the fact that like we can't boost it. All right, we got the hydrangea. Now we need to make these. The mana star? What is that? I don't know what this is, but I'm curious. All right, mana pool, mana spreader. Okay, what is that? Mana star. When place a mana star next to a mana pool, it would show whether the pool is gaining or losing mana over time. If the pool has lost mana, the mana star will grow red. If the pool has gained mana, the mana will grow blue. Okay, yeah, you don't need this. You've got your one of the forest. Like, why would you need this? Alright, but this is the one I want to make. This is the Endo Flame. And it is what we're going to be able to do. So, let's get here. Let's grab ourselves a bucket. And we're going to do 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. And there we go. We got an Endo Flame. And then we're going to do this. Right click. And then drop another one. So now we got 2. And this is what we're going to use to do our mana. So right. I made the thing a little bit bigger. So now we got like... Oh, I didn't want to do that. Oh, I didn't want to do that either. Alright. So now we've got all these. We're not really going to use them. Probably going to put my mana thing somewhere else. But for the moment, this is where I'm doing it. I really need to change my tools, and I've got the materials for it. Turns out that the BB gun... I don't know where I placed it. But the BB gun can be used to mine anything. So I went into the nether and mined a little bit of ardite and a little bit of cobalt. So we literally have everything we might need. So, okay. Let's see. Can I do it like somewhere else? Let's do it here. Alright, so we're going to put these two right there. We're going to put our mana pool right here. We're going to put a block above, and then the mana pool, it's just the way I like to do it, like so. And then what you do is you take your wand, you shift right click. Now this one points there, and then you need to point this because you placed the flowers before the mana spreader. So now it means that I should be able to drop some coal in there. Let's grab some coal. And I'm lazy, so we're going to do that. There we go. Let's put that there. And let's make some blocks. Alright, so we're going to drop that here. And we're going to drop that here. So now both of them are going to produce a little bit of mana. And it's going to go in there. So now you can right click and see if you can put things in there. So... this might look like, why are we doing all this? Well, the vanadium thing needs to go in there, and I don't know how much I need, but I do know that I've got some. So that's what's important. Over here, we got vanadium, so we're going to be able to drop it in there and simply use this. This is the reason why we're doing all this. Okay, so as you can see, it's going to take a little bit of mana. And that's the thing I don't like about this. It tells you this, but sometimes it's not exactly that. And then we're going to be able to turn it into that. And we're pretty much going to have our first path, because we're needing this to make the Resonator. So this is really the first path. So, oh, there we go. We can do 1. There we go. We have Blessed Vanadium. So I'm going to continue to do this until I've got enough vanadium to be able to get 8 of those. So that shouldn't be too long. And we're done with Britannia for now. That was Britannia for Noob 101 for about 12 minutes straight. Okay, let me show you a little bit of what this is. So I was tired at the bottom of using the coal to do it. So I ran a cable all the way from the power relay from the bee here. And so the thing is, it does about 280 RF a tick. Without the frame, it does about 2 RF a tick. With 1 frame, I think it's 9. With 2 frame, it's 19. And with the 3 is like 280. I don't know how this thing gets calculated. To me, those maths make no sense at all. But if it gives power, it gives power. That's what's important. The thing that's going to be important before we get to Gendustry is to get this bee here, the empt bee. And the reason for this is the empt bee can give you a genome called blinding. And this is the highest speed you can be in production. So when you reach this for one of these bee, plus having a Gendustry apiary, plus having 8 production upgrade, it should produce about 20,000 RF a tick, I think. I'm not 100% certain that it's going to produce 20,000 RF a tick. It could be more, I'm not sure. And we can mix that with another bee that we're going to talk about probably another time. And it's going to make what we want. Like, way too much power. But yeah, so I guess now I kind of have to look at what's the next thing I need to make to do this. So we're going to remove that, and we pretty much need to go make a couple of those, and this thing's going to be used in the carpenter, so we need 1. Over here, we're going to need this. What is that? Molten redstone. You can do it there. Perfect. Yeah, it's a lot of crafting, but it doesn't look complicated at all. So I'm pretty sure I can reach the Resonator. And then we're going to have to use something to make the Resonator, because we need the Lunar to be able to make to make the Empowerer. So that's the next step. So let me prepare the Resonator. Shouldn't take too long, it's just a couple of craft, and then we're going to play with it. Well, we're going to have to do some things first. Alright, I've got pretty much everything for the next step prepared. It's not that hard to make. So this one was kind of a joke to make once we had everything. Let me just maybe... Oh. Okay, we're fine, I think. Wait, you're not going there, you're going there. So, alright. So here, we've got the Resonator. So this is pretty cool because we can put the Resonator, but it needs power. Because if we look at the recipe, the thing that we need, the lunar reactive dust, takes 16. And we don't have any of that. So we're going to solve the issue by making a manual mill. But the manual mill does 15, not 16. So then we're going to do this, we're going to do that. And we're going to do 3 solar panels because I don't have the other materials enough for this. And we're simply going to like break this here and place these 3 over there. But they're not generating anything because it's currently night. So there we go. Now we can sleep. Seriously, I'm like... I know like a lot of people think like this is hard, but it just, they changed the recipe. It didn't make it too hard. It made it like the recipes are different. You need to think about the liquid. You need to about what you're going to use. Also, make a pipette when you can, because that way you can remove the liquid from it and like place it in a tank or something. And it's not that bad. I don't mind. I don't mind it at all. It's fine. So, all right. So now we've got those. So we've got 3 powers. So that means that now I should be able to, like, let's say, take 8 of those, put them in here, and now I'm going to have to hold this. Wait, I think I can just right-click once and then never touch it again. And now it's crafting. So you see the grid powers going up. And every time it's going to reach 15, it's going to go back down to 0, because that means it crafts 1 item. So, there we go. So that's what is going to happen. And can I do this? Yeah, I can do this while I'm looking at other things. So perfect. So if we look at the carpenter, which is not the thing we're doing it for, is this. So we need the lunar reactive dust, and we need 4 of it. For everything else, it is all things that can be done in the smeltery. So it's nothing that big. The Imperium might be because we do need to make one of those crystals, so we do need a mana diamond, it seems. So that's, again, not that bad. And I guess we can now remove you, but we need to keep you because I haven't done any of you. So yeah, so this isn't that bad at all. Where are we? So we got 3, all right. So the next step really is to go for this Empowerer. The Empowerer is probably going to need a lot of power, which we won't have, so the recipes are going to take forever to actually work. And the one we're going to need, if we look at the Carpenter, are the Empowered and Ori Plate, which it doesn't say here, I believe, the power it needs. But I do know that normally it takes a lot of power. And I just noticed that we need inert blood iron ingot. So that means that we're going to need to have blood. And I do believe that we can do that. If you look at the quest, there was the black magic. And I think it's evil craft over here. So we just need to make a couple of those. All right, so you should be done. There we go. We got enough of that. So maybe we should put this somewhere like we don't lose it. Let's go. Let's put all the materials that we're going to need pretty soon here. So the Empowerer is also being done in the Elite crafting table, which is why I needed to make the Metallurgic Infuser, and I made 2 of these. So that means we're just going to need the rest of the materials, nothing too crazy. Again, this thing, let's go do our mana diamond. By the way, to make 8 vanadium plates, 8 vanadium ingot, again, wrong side. 8 vanadium ingot, the boosted one, it's literally 2 of those, 1 time. It's exactly the amount that you need. So, all right, let's drop that. There we go, we got a mana diamond. And now we're going to be able to make the thing to change into a higher tier of these. So that shouldn't be too bad. Let's take a look. So Inferium Essence, block of Essence, so nothing too complicated. Where's my iron? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go here, 16. Let's do some of that. 4 corners. You in the middle, 2 of these, and then 18 of these, so that's 20. Let's do this, and that. And then we should have ourselves an Infusion Crystal. Perfect. So, normally I should also have some of those in here. I think they drop. Yes, so we're full here. So let's go home. You gotta be careful because this thing, well, it can only do... can you, like, enchant it? Yeah, you can put Unbreaking on it, but I don't... Oh, yeah, okay, so enchantment, you can actually enchant it. So let's do home, the Guardian Farm, which I never go. Oh, I've got 2... Oops. Oh, okay, you can't enchant it. Dang it, do I have a book with, like... no, I do not. So, yeah, we can't... we're just gonna use it like this. So there you go, so we got 64 here. And if we remember, we're gonna need... For this one, it's 2 interior medium. So, that means we're gonna need about, what? I'm really bad at this. So I think we need to transform this one completely. There we go. So that's going to create 4 ingots, like this. And for the Carpenter, we need the Empower Estonia, so that's something else. Was there something... Wait. Oh, okay. So this is here. Again, it's a lot of things, but like not complicated. Yeah. I think this is pretty good. Okay, so it does mean we should do like at least another stack. There we go. Let's put that in there. And now we should have everything to do the ingots. I didn't even know it was a quest. But alright, let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. With this one. Okay, no, because you need to do the ingot first. Okay, so let's grab ourselves like 1, 2, 3, 4 for 4 stacks for a full stack of ingot. There we go, because why not? And then we're gonna do this 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Then this one's gonna turn into this one, and this one's gonna turn into this one, which is going to turn. Dang it! We need to do this one more time because I completely forgot that we need to do 2. I think. Yeah, 2 of those. Oh boy. Yeah, that's not bad. It's still just 2. So, alright, let's do another stack of these. There we go. And then we turn it into this. And then we should be able to do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there we go. We got the 2. Perfect. Awesome. So this one, okay, it's the same thing pretty much as the other one, but with the green instead. Okay. So yeah, you guys pretty much understand where we're at. I think I'm going to prepare most of the material in between episodes, but I think we're getting there quite good. Like, just getting this is just a joke, but it's a good step. I made more because I wanted to make more solar panels. So we can do this. Okay, so we got 5. So over here, what do we think here? Oh, it's some of those. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do that. Boom. Let's grab some redstone. A lot of it. Okay, let's do this. There we go. That's going to give 8, 16. More redstone. I don't know if I'm going to need that many, but why not? It's free. There we go. And then some of that. Boom. 5 more. And of course, I can just put more to make more plain. So this is one thing I wish... Oh, wait. Yeah, that was the thing I wasn't sure about using a wither skeleton in the farm to maybe get like copper and tin. I know it's like nuggets, but in the end, it makes materials. It's free, so why not use it? I do know that a lot of people use mystical agriculture, and it will be like a good thing to do eventually for some of the materials, but most of our material for us comes from the bees. And I think it's going to be enough. Sorry, I'm just trying to clear my inventory a little bit. But we've got 5 more, so I guess we can put it with the other ones. I should put that on the ceiling, but for the moment, this is where you go. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we need to double this to be able to just craft some of the things automatically without us having to even be there. But guys, that is going to be it for today. I do hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, don't forget to leave a like. If you really loved it, don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye. Be good.